how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at the BittBoy Pocket Go portable handheld. This is a little portable handheld emulation device. I haven't tried the BittBoy stuff before. I believe this one was released this year. This was £35 I paid on Amazon. I think that might have been a sale because I'm sure it's £40 regular. So yeah, we'll have a little look. I have had it out of the box already, but I just wanted to show you how it arrives. Let's have a look. I'm actually quite a big fan of the packaging for this, quite nice. There you are. Let's have a look. Very small device, which is kind of its big selling point, to be honest. There we are. There is usually a screen cover on there, but I've taken that off already. I could do with getting a little cover for it. So as you see, a 2.4-inch screen. You've got X, Y, A, B buttons. Nice little D-pad. Just get a bit closer. Start and select buttons. You've also got two shoulder buttons, which is very useful. USB-C powered, so it's no batteries. Headphone jack, AV out, so you can put it into your TV, and you've got your SD card there. This comes with an SD card, and it comes with games. I'm not sure if that's the luck of the draw whether you get games on it or not, but I got a few bundled with it. Now the bonus of this is that you can add your own ROMs. I have the Retro Freak console, which I rip my ROMs onto that, which means I can really transfer them onto this device to play. So yeah, I'm going to turn it on. We'll have a little look at how it plays. In fact, what we'll do first, I'm just going to give you a quick size comparison. What should we use? The PSP. I've got a few here. So there it is next to the PSP. So it's a very small screen. Game Boy Advance. So it's roughly the same size screen, just a bit smaller than the Game Boy Advance. And last but not least, the classic Game Boy. So there you are. So it's just ever so slightly wider than the Game Boy screen and about the same height. Clearly that's, it's meant to look a little bit like the classic. And we'll just have a little look at the rest of the box, because I'm pretty sure they give you, yeah, you've got your little information sheet there. We don't need that. So you get your little charger, very handy. USB stick, I'm not sure how much use you would have for that. We've all got millions of those lying around. And it actually comes with some spare buttons, so you can customise the look of it. Customise these, which is a nice little touch actually, I think. Let's bundle those back in, get this out of the way. Okay, it's also a very light device, 90 grams I believe. And I think one of the issues that I've read about this is the screen refresh rate. I think it's meant to be 30 Hz, which can cause some screen tearing, especially on some of the side scrollers. But we'll have a look. We'll see how it plays. Yeah, let's get started. There we are. I'm having to hold this very close to my camera at the moment, which is going to be interesting to play games through. Okay, so you get a few things on here. I mean, you've got your media player, so you could watch movies on it if you wanted to, but we're interested in the gaming. So you've also got your reset button up there, which is how you get out of the games. Okay, so a quick rundown of the systems we've got. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, NES, SNES, Atari Lynx, which is a very nice touch, Atari 2600, Mega Drive, Game Gear, Master System and Game Gear, PC Engine, Arcade is MAME, you can use MAME on this, FBA is Final Burn Alpha, I think, NeoGEO, PS1. Now I've heard some things about PS1 not really doing very well. I don't emulate PS1 anyway, not my bag. I only emulate the cartridges that I own through the Retro Freak console. That way I can transfer the ROMs onto here. WonderSwan, which is another nice touch. The WonderSwan was the console that was released in Japan only, late 90s I believe, then the WonderSwan Color. It's difficult to get playable games for English speakers on there because there's quite a lot of heavy Japanese text in a lot of the RPGs and things like that, but there are some really good games for it to check out, so that's a nice little touch. Poke Mini, I don't actually know what that is, a bit silly of me, but DOS, interesting. Then you've got the Game Boy emulators down, some Game Boy emulators down here. So we'll have a look at Game Boy. I'm interested how this plays again. What have we got? We've got Double Dragon there. Let's have a look how this plays. Worth it for the music alone. This is, I mean, this is playing on the same size screen you would get on the original Game Boy, which is fantastic. I mean, that looks great. That really looks great. You know, even just as a device for emulating Game Boy. Oh, better pay attention. You know, what a great way of being able to play Game Boy games is if your Game Boy is anything like mine, never mind the fact that it isn't backlit. It's starting to yellow a bit around the edges. Yeah, it looks fantastic. There we are. Go away. Okay, we'll reset. We'll quit out of that. We'll try something else. I'm going to try a few different devices here. NES, what have we got? What could we try? A couple here. Let me have a look. Metal Gear. Let's see. Love Metal Gear. Problem is remembering the controls, because obviously they're not all used for every device, so it can be interesting. But it's really just to show it. I mean, that looks great. It really does look good. Let's see. I mean, it does look good. I've been interested some other games. Let's see how they actually look. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to answer the call because we'll just see how it looks. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, that's okay. Exit. Yep. Supposed to be B to exit. I really haven't. I've had this started a couple of times, but I really haven't done much on it. Let's see. Ghosts and Goblins. We could have a little try of that. Oh no, we can't. I exited out. Ghosts and Goblins. Extremely difficult game at the best of times. Yep, it's going so well so far. There you go. That's okay. I'm just going to run through a couple of games anyway. I'm not here to set a speed run record or anything. Let's see. Go back. Let's have a look at what the Mega Drive looks like. Streets of Rage. It has to be said, the screen is quite nice. It doesn't feel too stretched. It really doesn't. I mean, this is looking good on here. Trying to remember the controls. There we are. This is looking nice. it seems to run pretty good. It's not struggling. I mean, the refresh rate was always going to be an issue with some of the faster ones. Maybe if I tried Sonic, something a bit more fast-paced, side-scrolling. But so far, this is good. I mean, I'd be interested to see Sonic. Seeing what this looks like. I would have preferred to try just Sonic the Hedgehog, but yeah. Start. Keep getting confused with where the buttons are. I believe you can do save states as well, actually. I haven't actually tried that. Okay. Okay, I'm interested to see. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to see how it works with a side scroll like this. Yeah, no, that's good. Actually works quite well. Let's see what we've got. SNES, I'm interested to see what we've got. Let's have a look. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Right. Yeah, this is going a bit as well as expected. I'm terrible at Street Fighter, I really am, shockingly bad. Not noticing any screen tearing there, really not, which is interesting. So I'll exit out of that. So, I mean, you can add your own games to it. It's worth the money. It is quite a solid build. It's a decent resolution screen. The 30Hz, yeah, I can see that being a major issue in some more demanding games. This is the type of thing I would use on some of the more basic games, particularly Game Boy. I mean, I thought that looked fantastic. Emulating Double Dragon on the Game Boy there. Probably the same for Game Gear. Yeah, I'm very impressed with it. It was only 35 quid for me. I think it's 40 normally. Yeah, I highly recommend it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.